up guys, and welcome back to my channel. On today's vlog, we are going to shop online at everyone's favorite store, Shein. Shein has almost anything you can think of for a cheap price. And everyone is trying to keep up with the fashion trends, including me. And more clothing is being made. Every day there is a massive quantity of clothing being made. And with this increasing rate, fast fashion has become unsustainable and bad for our world. Let's go on to the latest new tab to discuss how fast fashion is harming the environment, the unethical labor practices, and how it is how it's affecting social media and pressuring teens to be on the latest trends. Although many people will say that fast fashion is good to have around since it keeps up with the latest styles quickly and anyone has access to do it at a very affordable price. Let's first discuss the high cost fast fashion has made on our environment. Physically, fast fashion is damaging our environment. According to Can Fast Fashion Even Be Sustainable? Fast fashion companies like Shein, H&M, and Zara are creating products that have non-biodegradable materials that are not recyclable and discarding unsold clothing into landfills. And as these landfills keep building up, a gas called methane is being released into our air, which is bad for us to breathe in. Also, another not so environmental friendly product that is being made by these clothes is cotton. And cotton is used in almost every piece of product. But not only is fast fashion hurting us, but also the marine life. There is about 578,000 tons of microplastics in the ocean. And from fast fashion, these marine organisms are ingesting these particles and are often dying. And the process of making these clothes too is harming the environment. The fashion industry is the second largest consumer of water. It takes 700 gallons of water to produce one shirt and 2,000 gallons of water to produce a pair of jeans. Now let's go on to the sale tab to see how fast fashion has made workers and their rights not a priority. Fast fashion companies have made it okay to put workers who are even kids into bad conditions, working long hours, being frequently paid poorly, and being exposed to toxic textile dyes, which is morally wrong. With all these unethical labor practices, fast fashion is trying to hide this and think it's fine to keep doing this. And us customers who are purchasing these products have no idea of this awful secret. According to the article, The Determining Effects of Child Rights, child labor is happening in other countries that is violating their rights of education, freedom, and protection. And in developing countries where these fast fashion products are being made, these fast fashion companies think this is as a business opportunity to force kids to work and pay them below minimum wage. Furthermore, many of these factories are not up to date with their safety conditions, and this leads to more illnesses and injuries. Overall, next time you want to buy a product from these fast fashion companies, just think of these kids and where they came from and if you were in this position. Now, last but not least, it's time to check out. But wait, I forgot to add these super cute jeans Kylie Jenner was wearing on Instagram last week. I need to add them to my cart. Pause. I and many others are falling for the pressure social media is creating on teens. Social media plays a huge part in our lives. Every day we are on TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, and many more social media sites to see what the newest trend is. Fast fashion companies tend to accelerate these trends, leaving pressure for us to keep up with them. According to the article, How Fast Fashion Targets Our Teens and How to Protect Them, states that fast fashion is affecting us emotionally, wanting the desire to fit in and be trendy just like everyone else. This overconsumption and this pressure is taking a toll on teens, leaving as fast fashion can do this since it's so easy and cheap to produce all these trendy clothes. Now that everything is being packaged and shipped, let's return back on how fast fashion is harming our environment, supporting unethical labor practices, and how it is impacting social media to put pressure on us teens. I know it can be nice being trendy at a cheap price, but now it's time to stop supporting these fast fashion companies and put our wants aside to help our world. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to use my promo code at a top quality brand at Lululemon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.